I asked Tay, I was like, what are the requirements to get married?
Nothing.
Guess what, y'all? Today is Tay's birthday. You know how old Tay is? Boy, Tay is old. She is 26. Okay, maybe she's not 26. You know what though? Babe, don't be annoyed with me.
Man, no, with you.
Huh? Man, we stopped at this one place. Check this place out. This is called we went to Stonebriar Mall and they had this store. Yeah, it's like Switzerland chocolate. And this is like a raspberry white chocolate and strawberry white chocolate. It's pretty good actually. And then we went to go to Nordstrom's and look at some stuff. And then we went to JCPenney and Dillard's and stuff. And they actually have a sale. We picked up some stuff. While we were in there, though, we got to talking. Tay and I have been kind of really talking about order in the home and how we want to change things and really kind of self-examine our roles as parents and then our kids' roles as kids and everything like that. And we just, so this topic is on a back end, but we'll make another video and circle back to kind of the beginning of this topic. But this particular conversation, we were talking about, I asked Tay, hey, what are the requirements to purchase a house? And then you were like, what?
It's a lot of stuff.
Like what?
You gotta have decent credit. You have to have a job.
Okay.
So you have to have income.
Okay.
What else, babe? Help me out.
You gotta prove employment history.
Oh, yeah, you gotta prove, yeah.
Let's see, employment history, credit. You have to have a certain credit to qualify. You have to have provable income. We talked about income history. You also have to have a down payment. Oh yeah, you got to have some sort of down payment, whatever that looks like. Closing costs. You've got to do an inspection on the home, so you have to pay for that. If you choose to get a realtor, you have to do a realtor. You have to talk with, if you go new build, you got to go new build and talk to the builder. And there's all these things, all these requirements that you have to meet in order to purchase a new home. And then I said, well, what are the requirements to purchase like a vehicle? And it's kind of the same thing, maybe not as robust.
Yeah.
But you got to have a job, right? You got to have a certain credit score to qualify. Your credit score can't be in the trash. And then you have to have provable income, some type of history. Well, I mean, unless you just go in there and pay cash. But what we're talking about is the qualifications to buy a home, buy a car, and buy these tangible, inanimate object things. And I asked Tay, I was like, what are the requirements to get married?
Nothing. Anybody can do it.
Really, the only requirement to get married is the $7 justice of the peace to get your marriage certificate.
$7.
70. I think it's like 70 bucks.
$7.
If you got $70, two people can go to the justice of the peace and file for their marriage certificate, and then maybe pay pay an officiator to sign it, and you good. So maybe, I don't know what, maybe 150 bucks. 150 bucks you can get married. That's the only qualification. You ain't got to prove credit worthiness. You ain't got to prove credit history. You don't have to prove job history. You don't have to prove income. You don't have to prove character. You don't have to prove purity. You don't have to prove any type of relational trauma. You don't have to prove family history. You don't have to prove jack to get married. And so when people go into a home, what do they always do? Like they're always so proud of their new home or their new car. They're proud of it because of the effort and the hard work that they had to do to obtain this inanimate object. But nowadays, people just out here getting married, and
it's a business deal now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no requirement. Nobody gives a crap about marriage. I mean, especially in the West, nobody gives a crap about, you know, any type of you know, the what's the word, like sanctity. It's like the sovereignty of marriage. And then it kind of goes both ways. So kind of what we were going back and forth with was, would you rather? I asked, so the game about would you rather, right? And I asked, hey, would you rather have a used house or a brand new house?
Brand new house.
Why?
Because ain't nobody ever lived in it. It'll be me, you know, the first to live in it, and it's got the new smell. Everything is brand new, you know.
Yeah. Would you rather have a brand new car or a used car?
Brand new.
Okay. Would you pay a brand new car price for a used car?
No.
Would you pay a brand new house price for a used house? Ain't that something?
On the house nowadays, what does that look like?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know. And so it's like we value the newness, the purity of the car or the house, because no one has defiled the house or put their mark on the home. You're the first one that can go in there and kind of put a flag in and claim it as yours, right? But when it comes to relationships and marriage, again, it means nothing. Put in the comments if you're following along with this topic, because I think this is a really serious topic nowadays, because people are out here, our generation is out here on TikTok, on Instagram, on what is that one website where they OnlyFans. You've got girls and guys out there just don't give a crap about purity, don't give a crap about their virginity, don't give a crap about nothing, and they enter in at some point in their life. They're like, hey, you know what? I really want to be married. I really want something more. But they're just like this used up Kia with 200,000 miles on it. And expecting Bentley price. No, that's not how that works. People don't want a used up house and spend $800,000 on a used up house. Why? Because you're buying other people's problems. You're buying potential plumbing problems, potential electricity problems, potential roof problems, AC, foundation. There are all these potential unknowns. The same way with marriage and relationships. And I think we don't do a good job in the home. And I'm speaking for us too. I mean, we're both speaking for us too. We produce a product. And the product that we produce as parents, we both feel, now, and I'm not saying we're knocking this out of the park, because we are far from it, right? But the product that we believe parents should be producing is future wives and husbands. And if we're all being honest, everybody who's watching this video, comment, really examine yourself and say, hey, am I producing, are my actions, how I operate my home, the standards, the expectations, is what I'm producing wife material and husband material for our sons and daughters. And you know, if we're honest, man, I don't think we are. I think we're producing 2008 level Kia Rios, and we're telling them that they deserve a Bentley husband, a Bentley wife. And there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Because there's a specific thing that those 1%ers, those 5%ers, the 10%ers, I'm talking about the like $500 million income earners, these high level men and women. There's something particular about how they operate in their home. Look at Trump. Look at all the presidents, right? All the presidents, all the CEOs of these Fortune 50 companies. Do you think they run your home? They run their home like you run yours? Do you think if their daughter or son was to come to them and say, hey, I like this little girl over here, do you think that their son or daughter could just pick any kid and present to their parents that are in the 1%ers or 5%ers or 10%ers? Absolutely not. That's why there's this match level thing that happens in those high level families, because you don't just sit there and have access to someone's hard work. It takes effort. You have to earn that stuff. And so that's kind of what we're talking. Get in the comments below. We're up here picking up our youngest daughter. So tell us what you think. Give us your little 2 cents. We love y'all. We out.